Hey Tribe, this is Zealot Naga doing a video cast related to Ubuntu Military. This is my military advisor, Master Minky. Hi. We make decisions about how we're going to fight. So, exciting developments. We're growing rapidly. I think we've surpassed 70 members recently, and we have a lot more new people coming in. But the most exciting part is that we have official membership now. So we have a Ubuntu Pact in place. People can complete their initiation by taking care of the steps that they need to take care of, finding sponsors for each step, which will qualify them for full membership. And this prepares them for PvP, prepares them for combat action, and also helps them advance in the game. And we already have two. Bones, Kato, and Givor Hail were initiated this week, which is super exciting. So those guys can actually help you with any step of the initiation because they have gone through all of it. As we go, the initiation will evolve, but it change slightly, but the basic principles will stay the same. So I encourage you guys to stop care bearing and running around. If you're running level 2 missions right now, it'll be a while before you get to level 4s. And if you rush, there's a high chance you will lose your expensive battleship when you first get in them. So don't rush it. This is a good time in the game right now to take care of your paperwork and business that's corporate-related, things like that, and also to brush up on your PvP skills. If you're a solo type player, you can go to Huola at any time. There's always fights to be picked there. And we've done some roams this week, which were a lot of fun, so we'll keep doing those and doing some more. But today what I really want to talk to you about, guys, is military. So now we have a membership, and we're going to have a growing membership base. Well, the initiation stage of the corporation involvement is only the first stage. Afterwards, we'll have specializations into at least 5 different corporation divisions. And I used to never have divisions in the corporations I ran before, and the reason why I'm introducing divisions is because we're aiming to support different play styles for different people, and there's different play styles that benefit the corporation differently. So today we'll just talk about 2 divisions, explain what they are and how they will work, and why it will benefit us tremendously. So after you become an official member, you will choose where you want to specialize in. And the specializations will vary in difficulty, in the requirements to qualify for specialization, and also in benefits, because eventually we will offer full insurance on certain ships and all kinds of other things like ship replacement programs as we develop economically to support the different specializations. So the 2 specializations I want to discuss today is first one is called the Defenders, and the second one is going to be called the Enforcers. They're basically what the titles are is what they do. And the reason why they're separate because they're quite different playstyles. Defender playstyle is for a more casual player, a less aggressive player who likes to PvP occasionally, maybe a couple times on the weekend, but the rest of the time he enjoys other activities in the game. Actually, most players in EVE are that way, so most of the people would end up in the Defender category. And the reason why we create the category is because, as a playstyle, because we need those kinds of people to protect static assets, specifically to protect our new players. Because as we grow, we will attract pirate attention, and we will have a lot of wars. And if we don't protect our new players, they're going to feel very frustrated and abandoned and helpless, facing much more experienced, much more dangerous pirates. So we need to have a professional army dedicated just to the defense of our new players, but also they'll help with defense of things like stations. The defenders can participate quite effectively in sieging other stations, in gate camping, but basically they're a high-sec war force, although they can be helpful in other occasions. The basic requirement for becoming a defender is basically to fly a Tech 1 Bulldog Drake. The fitting is on our corporation fittings window. Click fittings, click browse, see corporation fittings there from a drop down, and you'll find in the battlecruisers Bulldog Drake is going to be the required ship to enroll into the Defenders. But later there will be specializations, and defenders are going to rely heavily on the ECM, electronic countermeasures. So they will specialize into ships like Scorpion, which later I will explain why it's a significant ship. I actually have a little dirty secret prepared for the Scorpion pilots. But in order to be to qualify for Defender, you'll just need to be able to fly Drake. But to complete specialization into the Defender, you'll need to be able to fly a Scorpion. Why the Scorpion? Because it can jam 4 ships by itself. It's a huge balance breaker. When you're facing pirates, you're usually facing, they rarely fly more than 6 to 10 ships. If you have one Scorpion, if you have 2 Scorpions, you can effectively disable half their fleet. Makes them much more easy to deal with, and it's gonna make them really frustrated fighting with us. There's also all kinds of other things you can do with the Scorpion, which are really cool. You can do Scorpion traps. You can cloak the thing out there somewhere and totally bait the person to engage you. If they're solo, and if somebody's helping you in a Scorpion, you can take them out because they'll never be able to target you. I can just see somebody taking out like an assault ship on the frigate. It's possible if you have a Scorpion friend. So Scorpions are really important. So defenders will go Drake Scorpion route, and later if they want something heavier, we can do Ravens or Hyperions. There's different possibilities. The idea is for the defenders that they're kind of slow, but they punch hard, and they tackle well for slow targets, once they catch a target. Now, the Enforcers are the opposite of defenders. This play style is for people who are crazy aggressive and risk takers. Those are the people who want to go out and limb there and be by themselves or be in a small gang, do crazy traps for the others, like cloaky traps, suck bubble traps. Those are people who like to hunt, who are prolific with their scanner. Very few people actually get prolific with the scanner in EVE, but it's important for somebody who wants to be aggressive. And so we're not going to force everyone to master the scanner. We'll just say for people who want to master the scanner, the directional scanner that is, just join the Enforcer team, and you'll be able to do it. So what else will they do? Yeah, in order to qualify to be an Enforcer, you need to be able to fly a Hyena. And I'll upload the fitting today into the corporation fittings. Hyena is a very interesting ship. You'll just have to see. But it's actually set up because I'd like the Enforcers later to fly ships like Rapier, which is also a unique ship in EVE. There's nothing like it, and it's very effective and needed. But for somebody who's like Enforcer, endgame ship would be something like a Tempest. Tempest is a battleship that's kind of mediocre, not really impressive in any way, but it's impressive in that it is faster than most battlecruisers. And if you put some heavy energy neutralizers on it, it is practically invulnerable. It's almost impossible to catch. If you have a fleet of them, you can engage the enemy, blow up a bunch of their expensive ships, and leave. Even if you take losses, you can still win great. So the Enforcers will go the speed route. They will be our scouts, our tacklers. They'll use smaller ships, faster ships, not as much DPS, but they're absolutely essential for the survival of the corporation. I'm assuming that most of our fleet commanders will come from the Enforcer category, not from the Defender. So the Enforcers are more like your specialized PvPers, if you want to think about it. And the way I want to encourage them to go Minmatar route with the Hyena ship, because it will benefit them in the long run. It also opens up directly into stealth bombers, which is a conversation for another day. So stealth bombers are really important for 0-0 if we ever want to move there. Alright, well, that's all that I got for today, guys. Just giving you a heads up, I'm going to put up some literature later about those two military divisions, Defenders and Enforcers. Most of you probably will be in the Defenders category, but if you're aggressive, go for Enforcers. There will be checkpoints, kind of like sponsorships that you need to qualify to enroll into that team. And there will be a list of other tasks, like the initiation tasks to complete. But once you complete it, you will have a medal and some benefits that go along with it. Alright, that's all I got for today. See you guys later.